Hey, this is Meredith's husband. I've got some SEO advice for you, but I'm going to keep it really simple so that you can understand it, so it makes sense, and most importantly, so you can actually use it. Let's turn that off. Okay.
Okay, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. So one thing I've realized more now since I'm kind of teaching SEO outside the SEO or teaching SEO in general.
How much you love me?
In addition to that.
Oh, whoa. Oh, God.
SEO is a pretty shady industry. I mean, I've always known it's a pretty shady industry.
Yeah, it always has been.
It always has been since I started. People thought just many times thought I was a shady character just because I was in the SEO industry. But there's lots of people selling like snake oil, secrets, SEO tips and tricks. How I got 100,000 visitors in 1 month with this one trick.
Yeah, that nobody else knows except for me for $9,999,999.
They're usually selling something.
Everyone's selling something.
And the problem with that, I mean, I think that happens in every industry, at least a little bit, I think. So let's say that I have an SEO tip or trick or something that actually works.
Okay.
This is like the absolute best case scenario. It actually works. You actually get 10,000 visitors next month. You know what the problem is?
What?
What goes up fast comes down fast. You remember the story I told you about Anil?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Anil was big on shortcuts.
Yeah.
And he found one.
And
he had
cutting
one that
corners.
worked for a long time. Actually didn't work for that long, but it was definitely working. I would say for probably more than a year. And SEO secrets I want to be like fair. That used to be the way SEO was to a large extent, myself included. You were not always, but very often looking for like a shortcut. You're looking for a loophole. And I saw that happen enough times that those loopholes are eventually closed. And when they are closed, your traffic goes from whatever it is to roughly zero, like overnight. And I started to realize, okay, that's clients. If clients come to me and pay me and I get them a whole bunch of traffic and then overnight their business tanks, they're not going to be very happy.
No. But
people still sell the secrets because everybody wants shortcuts.
Right. Everyone wants it quick, simple.
And, to be honest, some people still do this. Some of my colleagues, not my colleagues in terms of SEO, but some people I know and respect professionally still do this. Now, they don't do this when selling it to clients, but they do this from their own sites. And it's just fun. They do it they like doing it. If that's what you like doing, that's fine.
Cutting corners?
Not cutting corners, but looking, it's kind of a thrill when you figure out a loophole in Google's algorithm. I don't know if you know this, Google is a big company. They hire a lot of PhD engineers and do stuff. And when you can do something.
Never heard of it.
And it somehow gets by their algorithm and you see that site rank on the top of Google, it is pretty thrilling.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, now, but that is like pre-2010 when this when this was common practice. Google has really done an excellent job of closing the loopholes. But people still say, and they don't call them loopholes now. They don't call them, tricks. They just say, they kind of bill them as secrets, top SEO secrets, And like I said, best case scenario, these secrets work. They do really well. You get a whole bunch of traffic. But like I said, what goes up fast is going to come down fast.
Yeah.
And usually after a site has, let's say, been penalized and your traffic has dropped like that, it's kind of hard to recover.
That's what I would assume.
Your website then kind of has a reputation with Google, and I don't know
not to be trusted.
Yeah, you're on some sort of list that I would prefer my websites not be on.
Yeah, me too.
In fact, I know somebody, and this is, by the way, AI is a big deal right now because not a problem, but it's a big deal because lots of people are looking for secrets. Hey, how do you use AI, generate a whole bunch of content, get somebody, don't have to create your own content, get overnight rankings. I was speaking with somebody just a few weeks ago and they were doing fantastic. They were getting thousands of visitors per month using AI generated content. And then one morning, guess what? Zero. None. So keep in mind, that's the best case scenario. Growth in SEO is not viral. Yeah. So I think people are also with social media, they're used to, hey, I'm going to do a post. I'm going to get 1 million views tonight or tomorrow or whatever. And I'm going to be a huge success. Like the $1 shave club or something. SEO does not do that. Now, for social media, certainly that's, if you can get viral content on social media, yeah, that is the ticket to success.
Yeah, we helped the elephant get saved.
Yes. Yeah, you can do things like,
you can do good things.
It is great. It can be great.
Do good things.
That's how social media works.
Yeah.
Like that, so that's appropriate there. But in SEO, if that's your expectation, I would say
get a new expectation.
Well, one of two things. You're either going to have to be looking for new secrets all the time, or you can adjust your expectations.
Adjust your expectations.
If you want to, I have taken the path of I adjust my expectations, and I am looking long term. Yeah. Not everybody does that. If you want to keep looking for shortcuts and revise your strategy every few months, and you like doing that, do it.
Yeah. However, you can't grow a string bean overnight.
I've never tried, but you're probably right.
I'm just telling you.
If you want to take what I would call the long-term approach.
Yeah.
Something that's not only will take longer, but will also last longer.
The tortoise and the hare, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, exactly. That is a fantastic. In fact,
Aesop's.
I have that in my notes.
Hey,
except it's at
really?
the end of my notes. Yeah.
I'm
If you want to take that approach, you're going to have to do one thing first. You're going to have to commit.
Yeah.
You're going to have to say in your mind, okay, this is not something, I'm not going to find a secret. My traffic is not going to 10x tomorrow.
Nope.
But I'm going to work towards this. And in the end,
come hell or high water.
Yeah. Once you make that commitment, the next step is to basically learn. If you need to learn, if you already know everything about SEO, I don't know why you're listening to this podcast, but the next step is usually to learn, okay, what do I need to do first, second, third? And I hope that we do a lot on this podcast to teach that.
Yeah.
And in the next episode, actually the next probably 2 or 3 episodes, we're going to dig in a little bit into blog strategy. Which is another thing that you're going to need. You have to commit to learning, and then you're going to need some sort of strategy. You can't just commit and say I'm going to do this every day and then just do it willy-nilly.
Right.
Because you can end up then going down the wrong.
Where does the term willy-nilly come from?
I'm kind of I don't want to know exactly.
I don't want to know either. Maybe I'll Google it.
But to your point, the rabbit and the hare.
Yes. No. The rabbit and the hare are the same person.
The rabbit and
tortoise
the turtle.
And the hare.
The lizard.
Tortoise.
And the fish.
And the hare.
The tortoise and the hare. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a perfect analogy.
And the worm. Slow and steady wins the race, my friends.
Slow and steady. Now, there's nothing against the hare.
No.
Probably a very cool person. But didn't win the race.
It's better off
anyway,
left alone.
Remember, the next time you see a headline that says, see how I got 50,000 visitors in SEO in one night by doing this one secret thing. Okay, that's somebody selling you a system and they're promising the hare.
Yes.
Best case scenario, that could work. 6 months from now, you're going to need a new SEO secret.
You're going to wish you had a shell on your back.
I don't know. You can do it this frustrates, I don't know if you can tell, but this frustrates me a little bit. People doing these sorts of things.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's
we
my
live
industry.
in a society, instant.
I don't like being part of an industry that is kind of known for this. And
yeah, but you know what? Every industry has pitfalls and potholes.
Yeah. Anyway, remember that. You can be the hare or you can be the
tortoise.
Whichever you like.
Tortoises also live longer.
Oh, that's true.
Yes. And they can swim.
Tune in next week and we'll talk about some strategy. The longer lasting strategy.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. We really hope that you find this helpful and useful. And if you do, what you could do for us as a thanks would be to, drumroll please, yes, leave a review. Yes, everybody says it, I know, but it really does make a difference. Take 3 seconds, leave as many stars, say something really nice about what you like about the podcast and maybe why other people would like it. It would mean the world to us, especially my husband. That better? All right, I'm going to try one where I'm not going to be charming.